Alright, so I opened up my YouTube one day and I see this headline: Johnny Depp in car crash in LA, breaks his arm. And then I'm like, what? Wasn't he just in London? Whatever. And so I'm playing the video, and this person is like, and friends and family and fans are sending their condolences. And of course they say, a source close to Johnny Depp says. I hate when people do that. A source. Are they just outright lying at this point? I'm beginning to believe that these sources are non-existent. I can sit here and say, if a source of Johnny Depp told me, but if I don't give up my source, I get sometimes reporters, they don't give up their source, and I get that. But these little YouTube sites, oh, my vacuum's beeping. These, just to get the hits, the views. A source close to Johnny Depp says, da-da-da-da-da, and in LA, he was in a crash. One even said he died in a crash. Talk about my heart stopping. And then I'm going, Dreamer, you are not this stupid. You just saw pictures. You just saw pictures of him in London at an antique store. I just did a video about it. This one that makes it look like it's on CNN.com says Johnny Depp dies after fatal car crash. Alcohol is most likely involved. These go around every few years for a lot of celebrities. And then there's another one that talks about what a hoax. This one's a hoax. There's another one that just says he was in a car accident. They claim to have pictures but don't show them. And that he was in a car accident in LA like last Friday. I'm like, no. And of course there are people who don't really follow Johnny, you know what I mean? Not like those of us who have just gone off the deep end with it, and we know where he's at all the time. We might need some help. Anyway, yeah. So I did some digging, and this comes up every few years. Came up in 2010, 2019, and I guess this person spoke with Depp's representative, who's like, no, he isn't dead, he's fine. So now whether Johnny was actually in a car accident in the past, I couldn't tell you, but he obviously did not die. His arm is not broken. We've seen pictures of him. So don't fall for that stuff, and don't freak yourself out, because it's ridiculous. And I'll tell you, the YouTube channel that put this up, it is, if my thing here will, H.U.G.S News. H.U.G.S with a Z, News. Y'all should flood that YouTube and be like, why y'all lie? Why you lie? I told them it wasn't true. I'm like, that's false, not true. And I'm not the only person. Y'all should totally flood H.U.G.S News YouTube and be like, why you lie? Just outright lying. They put this up 2 weeks ago. Johnny Depp's shocking car crash. Breaking news. Exclusive. Like, why? And it's got 12,000 views. That's why. So here is some good news, people. So the Hollywood Vampires recently put up an official video, not in quotes, it's an official video of You Can't Put Your Arms Around a Memory, which is probably, maybe they did it for Jeff Beck, but it's good timing for me because on the 29th of this month is the 18th anniversary of my dad's passing. So it really, I am like missing him more than usual this year, and I don't know why. But anyway, so here's some good news, people. On guitar.com, Jeff Beck tribute concert featuring Eric Clapton, Johnny Depp, and more to take place this spring. The profits from the show will be donated to the Folly Wildlife Rescue. I'm sorry, my throat is sore. This May, some of the biggest names in rock and Hollywood will come together to honor the late Jeff Beck in a tribute concert at London's Royal Albert Hall. Organized by Sandra Beck, Jeff's wife, and Eric Clapton in conjunction with AAA Entertainment Group Ltd., the concert will take place on the evenings of the 22nd and 23rd of May. That should be an amazing tear-filled show. Very emotionally charged show. You know what I just noticed? This picture is Jeff Beck with a guitar, and it's got the Bunny Man on it. I never noticed that before. Huh. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. So, if you're in London or can be in London at the Royal Albert Hall on the 22nd and 23rd of May, you know, I could just kick myself because they were 3 hours from me. Johnny Depp has been 3 hours from me twice in 1 year. Both times I didn't go. I have such strong anxiety. It's not for lack of wanting to see him or even wanting to see Jeff Beck when they were there. It's my anxiety is so strong in being around people. Just, I can't do it. It's hard for me. But you know what's funny is, like, when I'm like one person or two people at a time, and then, you know, like talking to you and getting to know you, then I can relax around you and even have fun with you. But if it's like a group of people, I'm always going to be anxious. Even if I know them, all of them, I'm still going to be anxious. I feel like I'm back in high school, you know, like there's a clique I'm not part of. It's, I don't know, that's probably never going to go away. But yeah, so that, I said all that just to say that, yeah, he's been near me twice, and I haven't gone to see him, and it's just my anxiety. He could literally be performing on my block, and I probably wouldn't go. My anxiety would trap me right here. I would be too scared to be around all those people. So, but, I don't know. Maybe in my dreams. You know, I've yet to dream about Johnny Depp. I've had like these visions of things that have happened to him, but not dreams. Speaking of the visions, I don't know if y'all remember, several videos back, like before the trial last year, I had this like quick flash vision, and it was so bad. There was an ambulance, and I just knew it had something to do with Johnny's heart, and I just like, I literally felt like the pain and the heartache of the entire world. And at the time, I thought, oh my God, I hope nothing's going to happen to JD. I even sent a message to Victoria. She probably thinks I'm a nut. And, you know, and I was like, just please have him go see his doctor. Just please make sure he gets a checkup, something. And I told her about my vision. But lo and behold, it turns out I do believe that vision had to do with losing Jeff Beck and the heartache that that he's going through now. I knew it had to do with his heart. I've had these dreams before. Like, I had a dream of my dad passing a month before he passed, and I mean, I dreamt about the funeral, everything, and everything happened exactly as I dreamt it. And then a month before my stepdad passed, I dreamt that my mom passed away. So there's some dreams that I have, or some like little flashes of vision in my head that happen, that I just know, pay attention to that. And they stick. I don't forget them. They stick. That vision I had of Johnny Depp was like last year, and I could still remember it. As it lasted a few seconds, and I still see it just as crystal clear as I did when it happened. I know, weird. I told y'all I'm weird. I don't deny that I'm weird. I'm weird. You know, and I felt weird sending Victoria that message too, because she's just gonna think I'm crazy. But I don't. If there's something that I dream, someone that I dream about, or something that I see, like, I'm gonna tell that person, because I would feel just awful if I didn't and something happened, you know. And you know, these crazy little dreams or visions that I have could have prevented it, or made them go get it looked at by a doctor, or just chose a different path, or, you know, cancel that trip, or went a different day. You know what I mean? So even if it makes me look nuts, I say something, because my conscience won't let me not say something. So, but good news, I haven't had any more visions or dreams or anything about Johnny Depp since then. So, as a matter of fact, the kind of like the vibe, the like, I'm very much an empath, and I really feel like what I feel is that Johnny Depp is full steam ahead, while at the same time I feel like he is missing his, you know, a little privacy. Ever since the trial, he's not really had any. I think that's why he went to that antique store, you know, all in secret. Didn't want fans to know he was dropping in. That place would have been bombarded. And, you know, he's been mourning, and he's got that trip coming up. Not that trip, Lord. Well, the Hollywood Vampires tour coming. So, I'm glad he's going to be doing that, and amongst friends. I know that tribute concert is going to be amazing. At the same time, it's going to be hard. I think it's going to be very emotionally charged. And once again, pictures will flood our Twitters and our Instagrams and everything. So that's good. God bless you guys. Mwah.